Hello everyone, and welcome back to Wonderful Everyday. On the last episode, a lot of things happened. I think that, we met Yuki for the last time, and we're off to destroy Takuji, I guess. And now we're about to find out that, Takashima guy. Yeah, so I turned on the audio, y'all, and the reason I did this is because very obviously I'm becoming disinterested in reading the text, so, I'm like, I don't want to, ruin this playthrough too much, but I will say, y'all, I'm not really interested in voice acting, which means I'm kind of trying to get this game over with now, and I'm not really invested in it anymore. I will be honest, y'all. I did try and give it a chance at the beginning of last episode, but they immediately poo-pooed in my face, so they can catch this non-voice acting. I mean, y'all are gonna be like, wow, thank God, your voice sucks anyway, probably. Anyway, it is September 24th, 1:27 a.m.
マジでそんなことあるの？超怖え。
I like how the male's just her voice. Who's that? You don't know? She really stood out. She had really long black hair. Black! She seemed like a total bimbo. She was in the classes we had with class 3. She had a long bob cut. The one with huge boobs who acted like she was in The Grudge or some horror movie like that. Yeah, the crazy grunge girl had huge boobs. Was always alone. Yeah, I remember her. Why ain't the male such an icon voice?
でもあれは事故じゃない。でもさ、あれってばついこの間じゃん。怖いよね。こんな短期間にこんなことばかり起こるなんて。お姉ちゃん。お姉ちゃん。おはよう。鏡と司。
If they redo the Takuji scene where he's like, "Oh, ye who quiver in fear," I'm definitely voicing that though. That's the only flashback I want to see. Well, it's because this is in black and white. This was strange. Now even my perceptions were being warped. Iwa Muse shouldn't be able to see the twins. There's no way Hashiki was really there. My perceptions were completely warped. It should be.
ねえねえ、間宮くん、隣のクラスに高島っていたじゃない？
Takashima Sakura from the next class over. The one who was really attached to Miyakami Yui. Apparently she also met Mamiya Takuji. What? We met her yesterday. Takashima committed suicide. By Takashima-san, do you mean Takashima Sakura, the girl from the next door? It was completely different from what I witnessed when my grandparents died of cancer. I go, it was because I knew what human death looked like. It was because it was a suicide. Bro, I'm not shipping into this. One thing that's really sending me at ease, like, a grudge against you here. I'm not holding any grudge. I don't have a bad impression of you. Those words upset me. Bro. Having a brain meltdown. Calm down. Hold on to your consciousness. The moment I learned about Takashima's death, words split in from the world Yuki was seeing. My consciousness was almost blown away from the information overload. That must mean Yuki's personality. No, Yuki's world was active right now inside my brain. At the very least, both of our worlds were existing parallel at that moment. At any moment, my world could be absorbed by hers. I'm not gonna read all this, like, y'all can read on the screen. I don't know why it's not being voice acted, but I turned voice acting on. I see, she must have got that because Yuki and Mamiya Takuji knew her. I hardly had any contact with her myself though. Hirayama? Do you mean Shirayama Shibasa? I don't, like, Tomoshai killed him, didn't he? Or what happened? Like, it had something to do with, like, somebody on the roof that, was it Tomoshai or was it Takuji? I don't even remember. Hirayama fell. What happened to him?
もしかして間宮君知らないの3日ぐらい前確か
Same time I recovered consciousness after being out 4 days straight.
わからない
An accident.
多分事故じゃないかって言われてる
Fell from the roof. Knowing him, he was probably high or something, or had an accident. What about Takashima Zakuro?
自殺じゃないかって噂もあるけど正しくはよくわからない話だと昨日夕方6時過ぎぐらいだって言ってたあ場所は
An apartment building in Suzunomiya.
皆さん座ってください
This woman, right. I'm Kiyokawa. The chatter in the classroom instantly evaporated when the teacher appeared. Everyone believed that teacher was going to the answer. Everyone wanted to know. That's the reason for the noise, the truth behind the rumor. In other words, Takashima Sakura really died. Why is she in your life? Tons of other questions in that vein. Teacher stood at the podium. All eyes in the room were glued to that one spot.
知っている人もいるかもしれませんが昨日隣のクラスの高島桜さんがお亡くなりになりました本当に残念なことですが
Tears forming in her eyes, and for some reason the classroom erupted in noise. The teacher didn't mention the cause of her death, but she still linked some credence to the rumors. Even if the death was a suicide, the school wouldn't announce it. After all, it was difficult to determine whether a death like that was a suicide, an accident, or a murder. The only people who knew the truth were probably the police, family, and those at the scene of the incident. So they didn't want to announce it publicly. If it were announced as a suicide, tons of people would search for the cause. In other words, whether or not there was bullying involved. But in the end, the school made the right choice in keeping quiet. Had the school made the right choice? At the very least, the school had already experienced one death falling before this. The last one looked like a plain accident, but 2 deaths in a row would cause rumors to crop up. And then the mass media might show interest too, since they were always lacking real news to show. The school might make the situation worse by trying to cover up the fact of a situation like this. This could easily turn into just the kind of scandal the mass media loves to dig up. What? Again? My consciousness is... Maybe you're really talking about me. Maybe you're glad that you drive me to suicide site. That's Takuji, right? If you think about it, Tomoshai really is just a bootleg Takuji. Takuji, but like way less interesting. Like, I don't know. Whitewash Takuji. You know, we already heard that game. This, now it's completely black and white. The reflux again. Someone else's world overflowing to my eye. Or my own, but it wasn't the same as before. This nastiness, it wasn't from the world Miyakami Yuki sees. Hatred, resentment, jealousy, a world filled with negativity. Only one man could see such a world. Mamiya Takuji. A world so overlapped, which meant he was close. I have to catch him. I have to catch Mamiya Takuji. I have to catch him because there's something I have to do. I have to erase Mamiya Takuji once and for all. My toes are kind of cold. Focus on your mind. Tune your consciousness so your world crosses with his. Mamiya Takuji's world. The world that he perceives. Ah! I saw his back through the haze. Mamiya Takuji. His pathetic form was enough to inspire deep fear with... Oh! Deep fear within me. When did I begin to fear him like this? No, there was no such point in time. The disgust I felt for him must have been born of fear. I'm truly afraid of this man, of Mamiya Takuji, which means... My foot reached him. It didn't go through him, which meant my world perfectly overlapped with Mamiya's world. I didn't know if I'd ever have another chance. This might be the end. I will erase him. I had to erase him. Huh? What was that? That memory just now. Was that Kimika? No, right now I had to focus on Mamiya. Are you ignoring me? I was talking to you. Yeah, Yuki-kun? Ignore me, huh? That's pretty dusty. And I see your pants, they look pretty busty. Are you busted? What did you say? It's Yuki! By the way, not Yuki. There's a problem with me being here. Takashima Zakuro, she committed suicide. Why don't you follow her example? Why you sound so surprised? Can't you go die too? Is there anyone who wants you to keep on living? Sound like a girl, pathetic. Well, whatever. Takashima Zakuro, she died, huh? I didn't think she would die. Please don't die, got it? If you die, the police will come after me, you see. Just the implication was enough. Anything was fine. Just so long as it made him fear me. My raging terror led him to self-denial, which will eventually cause him to disappear. So if I do anything, I have to. Want another one? Here goes. What? My world was forcibly closed. I struggled, but I sunk down below consciousness as if there were weights tied to my legs. I screamed something out, but the words held no shape. The outline of my ego lost its shape. I sunk down into the depths like a sugar cube dissolving in water. Trying to drag himself out, down the depths of his mind, the lost world. Huh? What? Is this a flashback? No way. Why is it here? Takuji, you bastard! Oh my god, bro, chill out. I'm gonna try and curse you a bunch of times. I won't die, Hasaki is the one who will die if Hasaki dies. Ugh, I'm about to turn this audio off. Bro, if you don't get this Freddy Fazbear Friday Night Funkin' horror sound out of my ears, bro, get that Jubilee nonsense out of here, man. Bro. Julian Shora. Oh, so he just meant inside the whole time. If y'all don't know, I sang episode 1 of the series how I found it out, and I think I found out about the original version first, and it was called Julian Shora. I found out through a gang. I thought it was like, Genji Akari, forgot his whole name. Omasai, you have to protect her, protect Asaki. You're the one who can go. You're the only one who can go any farther to Omasai. So I'm guessing that was a flashback. Good on them for like actually giving us plot relevant things right now, I guess. That was a flashback. I guess Yuki is a real person, which I mean I guess that makes sense. I can't really tell anything farther than that, but I mean if Yuki's real, that's not really surprising. Two hours, an entire day had passed. Distance grows stronger by the day. A strength that could swallow me at any moment. Not important. Reach out and grab the shadow before me, and right when I did. The year 2012. Oh my fucking god, bro. Oh, I'm so fucking over this, bro. What? What were those words? I knew some of those words, but a lot of them I had never seen before. A prophecy, July 20th, 2012, the twins, short to pieces. Oh my gosh, we're suddenly interrupted. Ooh! The Savior? Yes! Takuji, you're back! The Savior! Well. And I thought I was the freak. But I mean, it seems as if you want Asaki on your geek. Like seriously, that's all your rule's really been. But then you get these microchasms of story. By the way, I don't even know if microchasm is a word, but wow, it's absolutely pitiful that your story has been like this. I mean, it's honestly been quite trash, if I do say so, my educated self. A revolting person. I felt a new sickening revulsion when I saw him. Worse than ever before. What's with him? There's something different about him. Did something happen? Confidence? When did he change so much in a single day? Ooh! What's wrong? Mommy, you're kind of badass. I don't like that. Huh? Mamiya-kun, what's up? A nuisance came into the room, but I ignored him. Mamiya-kun! Ooh. Hey, you dumb piece of shit. What's up with that goofy grin? Ooh, he's going crazy. Are you talking back to me? I'm the big bad wolf. I'll apologize if I offended you. Sorry. Just kidding. Apologize? What the are you talking about? Didn't I teach you a better way to apologize to me, you little snot? What is that face? The atmosphere was clearly different. His attitude wasn't obedient at all. It was the complete opposite. I know this Mamiya Takuji. I had met this Mamiya Takuji somewhere before, in the distant past, and at that time too I was afraid of Takuji. Show me your sorry with money. Bring me 200,000 yen. That includes what you were short of last time. Felt like I was bluffing. I felt like the perfect fool, but still, I believed that I would get the same result, as if nothing had changed in the relationship between myself and Mamiya. He'll just cry because he can't do anything. No, that's only what I wanted to believe. What? You don't care about the deadline? Dang, I miss him already, y'all. Dang, remember when this game was decent and wasn't like literally filled with like eye bait. When it like wasn't like a bunch of doer slop with like occasional story to like slightly justify it. It's not actually justifying it, by the way, but they're really trying to justify like a lot of nonsense they put in the game thus far with like that. Dang, I remember though, y'all. Man, old times, man. What? Do you have a way of getting the money?
まあそうかもね。それでさ、
What you say?
どうせならそこにいる沼田くんと西村くんと君に
What?
20万円ずつがいいんじゃないのかい？
Huh? Seriously? You're gonna give us money? Did you win the lottery?
そうかもしれない。
Really? Seriously? You don't mind? You finally feel like paying your debts for all the drugs you stole from us, huh? Yeah, that must have been worth over 1 million yen, you know. That's a lot. Shut up. Huh? Why is this guy talking to himself? Ridiculous. But you just, I wasn't kidding about those costing like 1 million yen. If you can, you really should pay us back. Knowing Xiao was going to pay you. You just won your lottery, didn't you? Either way, you bastard seems to disappear. Huh? Don't make me say it again. Disappear. They both ran out in fear while I yelled at them. Well, from their perspective, I offered to give them a ton of money and then that suddenly pissed at them. Huh?
あれほど人を恐怖させ、屈服
You
させ
little.
話がしたいんだろ？ここじゃ
What you say?
ここでも行こうか。
Let's go to the roof. For some reason, those words made my heart race. The rooftop. Mommy and Takuji on the rooftop. Those two words seem to resonate with just their own frequency. Sure, those are 5 words. You dumb, recoiled brain having. Like they struck a dissonant chord in my heart. Alright, Mommy-a-kun, you know, Takuji, what you said today really hurt my feelings. You were so well trained, and now you've gotten rebellious, like a teenager or something. This is the rooftop, and class just started. No one will come here. No one will come to save you. Even if you die, no one will notice. I said it dramatically like that to give myself some confidence. My heart was pounding, like it would never calm down. Takuji's eyes looked me up and down. I looked into his eyes. I was taken in by the impression that I was gazing to the portals of hell. Black pupils, hell, rooftop, falling, knife, blood. Ah! Mysterious words flowing into my brain. Associations in my mind had never made before. Oh my god, bro, Bro, come on, bro. Tell my side, grow some nuts, dude. What are you doing? Like, how have you, like, consistently been weaker than Takuji? Like as a character, and, like, what is going on, bro? Connections between words. An unstable frequency. The racing beat of my heart. You know, this is crazy because this is like the first time, like, this is like one of the first times we've even, like, really, like, progressed the plot in this whole, like, chapter. Like, and we're, like, 4 hours in. Isn't that, like, ridiculous to any of y'all? Maybe even longer because I skipped some text, too. That was, like, Junior Slop. Excuse me. Mommy-a-kun, is there something you want to say to me? You must have gotten your own idea after watching some dumb anime. Are you starting to understand the situation you're in right now? A preemptive strike. I didn't put all my weight into the blow since I expected him to dodge it. My fist slammed into his nose, sending blood flying through the air. Ow! Has that pain reminded you of anything? In the end, that's all you are. That's all you're good for. You'll live your life being bullied by people who are stronger than you. There's nowhere for you to run. Nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. The only place you can run is to the grave. Go on. Cry. Just like you always do. Cry. Cry. The hell?
痛いな。
Takuji?
痛いな。また鼻血が出ちゃったよ。君に昔鼻の骨を折られて以来鼻血が出やすくなってるんだよ。君も白山のようになりたいのかい？殴った分だけむごたらしい死を言う。
I'm shivering in my boots. I mean, I wonder what you were gonna say. What are you on about? Did you cast some curse, you ragabao, in some occult magazine on Shiroyama? What's with that crap? You really are stupid, huh? You really think I'm scared of that crap?
あれは呪いではないよ。あれは必然。
Huh? What are you talking about? I'm making him sound like such a bitch right now.
僕を痛めつける。それはすべて母によってプログラムされたことなんだよ。
What was that? A flashback? His mother's name?
君に何を言ってもわ
What
か
are
ら
you
ない。
going on about now? It's true something in mommy had changed, but I still would never forgive him. Your mommy killed Shiroyama in Takashima. You think she asked me to bully you? What?
君の役目は終わった。
My role is in it.
終わったんだ。
What do you mean?
精神を鍛錬するために存在していた君は。
He low-key figured it out a little bit. Huh? What are you talking about? Just playing your mind? You're such a dumbass. Do you still have a brain left in that head of yours? I've always thought you had screw loose, but I didn't know you'd gone out to deep end already. I was wondering what you were gonna say. Well then, today I'll beat you harder than ever before. After I've given you the normal beatdown, I thought he was going to say he'll stick his dingling in his ear. I'm like, huh? I'll stick pencils in your ear and punch him. It'll be beyond painful. Bro, that reuse actual torture method, bro. Like, they must love that, bro. They talk about sticking pencil sticks in, like, holes, like, this whole game and punching them. Like, bro, get new material. I'm gonna hurt you so bad you wish you could kill yourself. Here goes. What? I didn't let my guard down, I'm sure of that. I was even more focused than when I fought Yuki, and yet he had no trouble grabbing me when I struck him. He dropped me to the concrete before I could pull my arm back. If I didn't react, I would fall right on my head, so I sacrificed the joint he grabbed instead. Go, Tomasai. You thought you could beat me. Yuki! You cannot beat me. I am Mami Takuji, and I am the savior. You will never, ever, ever match my power. I have awoken. I am here. And when I'm here, everyone will cheer. I will ride in a chariot. I will have 15,000 wives. Yes, 15,000. I will have them all lick my heels, lick the fungi off of my toenails. It doesn't even matter to me, because I am Mami Takuji, and I will rule this world, and I am the savior! I prepared myself for the next blow. White hot pain ran through my dingling, but the rest of my body was uninjured since I took the hit well. More importantly, this battle, it's all happening in my mind. Unless Mami Takuji receives the same injury, I know it's not real, so if I just endure the pain, my arm will heal in a few minutes. I need to avoid damage to my head. Damage to my brain will shatter my consciousness. If I lose consciousness here, there will be no guarantee I get another chance. I really don't like when media is like doing this surrealistic stuff, like none of this would ever happen in anybody's head, so like they might as well just go completely fictional with it instead of trying to like ultra rationalize the fact this dude has like 3 personalities with like all these ultra unique factors to them. If I lose consciousness here, there's no guarantee I'll get another chance, especially now, since he doesn't desire the same result he once did, his own destruction. He wants to erase me, so that he will remain.
すごいね、君。勝負は一瞬につくと思ったけど、君は本当に強いんだね。
What you say?
だって、僕は世界で最も強い人間なんだよ。
What are you on about?
僕は歴史上存在したどんな達人よりも強い。
You're crazy. Did you really lose your marbles?
僕から。
Mami Takuji's attack. He seemed downright reckless, overconfident, but that was good news for me. I turned my back to him and quickly spun my body around. Of course, I lost sight of the enemy for a moment, but I knew I couldn't defeat Mami without taking some risks. You said Mamiya, finally. I'm like, why you keep saying Mamiya Takuji every single time? I hit Mamiya with a clean back fist. Ridiculous. You act like you're a black belt just because you learn a few tricks. You're gonna need another million years of training to match me. You got lucky with that one. If I hit him in the right spot, I would have won right then and there, but I missed his jaw where I was aiming by about 10 centimeters and ended up striking him in the cheekbone. A little lower, and if I hit him in the jaw, the result might have been different. Mami Takuji could still fight. I was on the verge of despair as I spat these next words at him. Come on, I'll show you how strong you really are. I was right to be worried. I should have erased him sooner, but by the time I realized, it was already too late. You have been beating me until you've broken every bone in my body. I was losing my grip on consciousness. I heard a crunching sound as he dislodged one of my teeth. He must have kicked me. My head was spinning, but I held on to consciousness somehow. There was nothing I could do. Psh! Like hell you're the strongest. Knock it off with your delusions. You're gonna need to kick me harder than that if you want to kill me. Mamiya, remember this. If you don't kill me now, I'll end you next time. That's what it means to fight me. Mamiya Takuji! Yuki! I'm done playing along with your delusions. That's right, your delusional world. No, your world itself will end. That's right. Understand what? It's still going on about that. The hell does that mean? I'll make you bow to me, or was that him? You crazy bastard.
そうやって吠えているがいいさ。いつでもかかってくるといい。君の存在は僕が真の救世主に至るための布石にしか過ぎない。あるいは君との闘争こそが。そのため母親が君にそんな桁違いの力を与えたのであろう。
Your mother, just how crazy are you?
まあ今日はよく休んだらいいさ。さすがにその怪我じゃ再戦というわけにはいかないだろうからね。
Mamiya let out a wild laugh in celebration of his victory. I was just thankful that it wasn't night, that there was no knife, and Hashiki wasn't there. Somehow, those thoughts floated up within me as I faded to black. Utter defeat. Once I understood that, the conclusion was simple. My existence was no longer necessary. The personality created to erase Mamiya Takuji was instead defeated by him. More than anyone else on this planet, I was worthless and unnecessary.
このまま消える気なの？
Who the heck? Who's that?
誰ってことないでしょうが。
No, I do not.
そういうこと。何しけたつらしてるのよ。当たり前でしょうが。もう会えないか。ああ、もっと前の話ね。
One of her body, center of her body. Oh my god.
あるんでしょ？ならさ、意識を浮上させてみな。今ならマミヤは熟睡中だからさ、簡単にできるよ。
Never felt such a cool wind at this time of year. Breeze rustle in the ring, a creek babbled in the distance.
何それ？そんな長く失ってたら、もう元には戻らないよ。目、開けてみなよ。
Oh, my eyes weren't open. That's why it's so
見え
dark.
た？あら、そう。
Eyes weren't open.
でも大丈夫だよ。音を聞いたり。人って呼吸の仕方を忘れることあるらしいね。寝てる時とかさ。でも落ち着きなよ。落ち着いて目を開いてごらん。見えるからさ。
Now she's carrying him? Bro.
おんぶ
Almost I...
だってボロボロにやられたんでしょ？だからそう？体動かないんじゃないの？だからさ、何言ってるの？それ脳内だけの怪我なんてないんだよ。たまにいるらしいけどね。痛みに幻覚なんてないよ。マジレスするとね、あんたを無理やり意識、まあそれ相応のまあいいじゃん。ほら着いたよ。
Where are we?
道場裏じゃない。よく練習したでしょ。マミヤの道場だよ。懐かしいでしょ。
Bro, why didn't they just do this like the beginning of the chapter? Why didn't they just show like a summarized version of like the other flashbacks and oh my god, bro. What like this actually like pissing me off even more that like we're actually getting to some plot stuff now because it's like they literally dragged this out for no reason. And this doesn't have the excuse that the prologue does. Like, where it was at least the beginning of the game, which isn't much of an excuse, but it's like, more like you can like, ignore it a little more. But bro, there's literally no... my god, bro.
それだよ。
Let me just put this on auto. I really don't give a fuck, bro.
東京から何時間かかるんだって感じ？そうだね。さて、なんででしょうか。どのくらいだと思う？ ほうほう。それってどのくらい？にもかかわらず、自分を取り巻く状況が一変しているので驚いている。さて、どういうことでしょうか。それよりさ、体どう？
Speaking riddles, man, come on. Get on with it, Yuki. Dang. I keep forgetting how he uses limbs, like his body was being weighed
ま
down.
るで何？
Excuse
まる
me.
で何みたいなの？
Feeling is unreality. Unreality. I mean, unreality. Think of like a dang robot, man.
正解。冴えてるね。
Oh, it was gonna be like,
Nani?
what do you mean I don't look smart? そうだね。夢ってもう少し不条理だよね。自分の思考も見える風景も。まあ、ここで私がすっぱだかだったりしたらそれっぽいかな。 Okay, I'm about to like press the button. I wasn't pause on that.
パンツとすっぽんぽんは全然違うわ。パンツなんて単なる布じゃん。お、ご名答。よく知ってるね。そうなんだ。説明は？そうだね。どういうことで脳みその前頭葉と海馬。まあ思考とか意識とか長期記憶を司る場所やね。
Okay. Oh
起き
my.
ていた時に見たり聞いた情報を整理する前段階。まあつまるところ、夢見てる時に前頭葉を半覚醒状態にさせ、海馬と連携させることによって夢をある程度コントロール可能にさせる状態のこと。
I already know there's somebody out there that thinks this game is like the smartest thing in the whole wide world.
訓練によってある程度ならできるようにな。まあそうやね。まあコツも必要だよね。例えば夢見てる時に前頭葉が半覚、夢を意識すると半覚醒状態で自分の体が動かないような錯覚に陥るんだよね。いつもの身体感覚と夢の身体感覚の差。その違和感がさらに加速して海馬の記憶、そうすると心拍数とか上がって息苦しくなって、まあ最初夢の中なのに現実の体を動かそうとしちゃう。さあどうだろうね。まあ確かに夢を自覚する訓練って色々あるんだけどね。なんでもマレー半島の人たちで昔から独自の方法で明晰夢を見てたって話もあるし。まあ確かにそうとも言え。そうか？いやだってさ、これが私の夢とか断言するのってそれおかしくない？そうだとしても、じゃあ例えばここに葉咲ちゃんがいや夢の中に葉咲ちゃんが出てきてもおかしくないだろう。だったらさ、この夢が私の夢ならさ、そこなら逆かも。これはあんたの夢で私は存在しない。そう？もし仮にだよ、これを乖離性同一性障害、通称多重人格ではないと。まあまあいいから話を聞きなさい。例えばここにこの一つの肉体になぜか3つの魂が宿ってたと仮定してみてね。その時夢に登場する人物が肉体を共有してないもの、他の肉体にある魂の場合は夢の創作であると断定して、肉体を共有している魂の場合はそれは創作ではないとする。なんかおかしくない？ なるほど。魂なんて
I
ない。
don't know about that.
まあそうしましょうか。でもさ、これがどちらかの夢でどちらかが実在なんてしてない可能性は残るよね。さーてね。たださ、この世界が誰かの夢だって話なんかしたら現実だってそんなことになっちゃう。なるほど。覚めない夢は現実か。この夢も覚めること前提みたいだけど。何が？間宮の古武道場が不満？そうなるのかな。確かに多重人格化したのって沢井村に間宮拓司が来た。そっか。夢の中でもあんたはここにまあそうとも言えるけど、
I like,
記憶があってもおかしくはないでしょ。
bro, talking in reels does not work in visual novels where there are 15 lines of dialogue to say like one basic idea. Just get on with the point, you brown haired bitch.
特に場所に関わる記憶は共有すること多いでしょ。学校の構造とか自宅までの道とかさ、共有してなきゃ大変なことばかりじゃない。けど友実は全くこの場所をなるほどね。全くさあね。さてと、そんなことよりというか確認しておきたいことかな。そう、確認。これが私の夢であれあなたの夢であれ、そう、この場合あんたか私どちらかが望んだから明晰夢を見ている。ただの夢ならそんなこと。次の私の質問にちゃんと答え。そう、大事なことだからまずですな、明晰夢っていうのは見るのは大変というか、その夢を見続けることも覚めることもそう、今の状態で夢から覚醒すれば友実の人格は現実世界に。そうすれば現実世界で本物の葉咲ちゃんやバー白秋教のマスターや他のいろいろな人に会うことができる。そうね、意味ありげよ。だから大事なことだって言ってるでしょ。多分、いや間違いなく次あなたが目覚める場所は、簡単に言えば次が間宮拓司と結城友実の最終で、それがどんな結果だとしても結城と今覚醒すればさっきの時間感覚は大体正解。現在は15日。今目覚めればたっぷりとは言わ次のチャンスはないわね。そうね。だから明晰夢なんて作り出せること自体、これがまあ予想の範囲はとどめを刺さないのなら、だからあくまでも
Oh, she's giving us nothing. She's giving us nothing, bro. Like, it's like, okay, this little, like, concept or whatever, like, was cool for, like, a good 5 seconds, and then they drag the snot out of
これ
it.
ぐらいは知ってるんじゃないかしら。
Oh my god.
7月20日、
Oh my god,
今
bro.
から数十年前、そのあたりのことは知ってるんだ。とりあえず間宮拓司、そしてその日の境目19日に空に全て友実は知ってるよ。その意味、空に返すはそのままの意味。
A little
空
flashback.
に返す。まあ鳥みたい死ぬ。予言だと多くの人って話だけど、多くって主観だからね。まあとりあえずできるかさあ。でもさ、その法則だったらあんたが間宮拓司にとどめを刺してなきゃいけないんだからさ。葉咲ちゃんが心配なの？私の話なんてどうでもいいよ。あんたの意思を聞いてるのよ。そうなら葉咲、そうね、正直言えば間宮拓司が葉咲ちゃんを殺そうとする可能性、それどころか殺そうとすると考えた方が道理が通るかも。でもまともに考えてみなよ。彼が空に返すことを殺すんじゃなくてより良い世界に導く方法だと信じてたらって。
Okay, now if we remember, since we know Kagami and Sakasha are just a Hashiki and her doll. Wait a minute, bro. Oh my god, bro. I'm remembering that one scene with Kagami and I'm like, okay. But I think like wasn't Takuji like Let Hatsuki go! She doesn't need to be involved in this or something, right?
カルトにはよくあるじゃない。昔そういう事件があったらしいじゃん。人を殺すのをポアだと言って、まあもうすでに終わったことだから、彼も満足してるかもしれないけど。さあね。どういう意味だろう。とりあえず甘えるんじゃない。そうだよ。あんたが葉咲ちゃんを守る。
Yuki, you literally didn't ever do anything to help me for real. Shut up. I barely did anything to begin with in this chapter too, so... I mean, like... like, bro, most of this chapter I've literally just been, like... slurring slurs, like... having a bunch of, like, junior bait conversations, just, like... having, like, a bunch of flashbacks that, like, literally don't give us, like, literally anything. And then the occasional, like, decent story bits. And I thought this was going to be one of them, but instead we're just, like, talking about how lucid dreams work. Like, and we're just dragging it on forever. And now we're talking about we need to stop Takuji, which we already knew Tomosai wanted to use to begin with, and was actually far more effective when they didn't use like 800 lines of dialogue to showcase that, but... Oh... God, bro. Oh my God. Bro, okay. What are we doing, bro? Yup. We know. We got it. Okay. We got it. Hey. What are we doing, bro? Just go and save her, bro. Oh, this shit's not cool, bro. This game thinks it's like cool right now, it's not. Like, I literally don't care about this fight. Oh, just beat her or lose or whatever, bro. So this is probably how he trains against her to, like, win against Takuji later, right? Because he won against Takuji the second time. So he's doing some more training with her. Why am I feeling pain? What is this pain? Even in the dream it hurt. So I guess he has to get out of the dream then? Oh, between minds, only in my mind. Request, my body wasn't hurting at all. Why it get hurt? It hurts to breathe. The answer. Oh my! Like, look at this, bro. I'm so glad I'm not reading anymore. Probably would have been like 2 hours if I, like, didn't just skip through this stuff. Okay. Bro, like, I think the main problem with this one is, like, even more than Takuji's chapter, this one just drags on, and I think part of it too is, like, it wouldn't be that bad if, like, the dialogue was dragging on and having, like, 14 extra sentences they needed to, if like they just like that thing like if like it would be okay if they actually most of the time had us going through an interesting plot. But since we've already basically went through the plot for the game, they'll go and do like a little you know, go on a rant about lucid dreams. Like people don't already know what that is and be like, oh well, you're frontal lobe, blah, 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 blah. Like they'll just like say a bunch of nonsense that, you know, it's like okay, but it's not like really giving you anything because it's like you don't need to know like every single detail of how a lucid dream works to care about it. You know, like it's like if somebody wants to tell you how like I don't know how like pineapple pizza is good or something, and they tell you like the entire process of how they made that like pineapple pizza, like literally everything they did, everything like ahead of time, like if they were nervous and stuff beforehand, like it's just like it's a waste of time. Like it's literally not needed. It's cool or whatever, but it's like you're not like it's just like literally dragging stuff out for no reason. And honestly, part of it could be like, you know, like sometimes people think that like certain things need to be like very long or whatever to be good, which isn't true. You don't have to drag things out and have them be ultra long for them to be good. In fact, I would say like, I wouldn't say you should rush through things, right? But I think you should have good pacing. And sometimes that requires you to be faster with things, and sometimes that requires you to be slower. I think right now what this game is doing is dragging things out. It is dragging things out, bro. And I think that's probably the main problem I have with it.
明晰夢。それをあんたは極めたいんでしょ？
Yup, it's a like, look at this, bro. Like, we know it's a lucid dream. Now that you understand it's a dream, you're going to be able to stop her attacks easier and dodge her attacks easier. Her attack can even graze you, cutting completely through the air. Yup. Move into here. Clench my fist. No hesitation. Might not hit. Might be powerless. Might not win. Eliminate all doubt. All I could think about in that moment. My fist will find its mark. Slam my fist into Yuki's cheekbone. No pain in my fist. Yuki was blown away just like that.
おいおい、手加減しろよ。
When domestic honor.
たくん。ってこと。そういうことだ。もう私たちでも
Chris Brown reenactment.
だから私はね。
You said I got too far? My fault.
でも何？うん。何が？うん。え
？Up. Alright. We got it.
だってそろそろ。
What? Bro. As soon as I start to feel like I'm going too far, skipping stuff and stuff, like they start doing stuff like that. What's in the way? Unnecessary existence. Right. Oh. Bro, I literally do not care anymore. I'm Mami Takuji. What a bizarre response. I look like Mami Takuji to normal people. Like the person sitting before me had realized I wasn't Mami Takuji. He just said he's taking a nap. I could tell she wasn't a normal schoolgirl. It's Ayana, one of the actual good characters in this game that we actually give a damn about, including Kimika, Takuji, and Sakura, which you aren't one of them, Tomoshai. Tomoshai's not a bad character though. I'm Yuki Tomoshai, and you're someone from a class in school. Not sure though. one Miyakami Yuki's acquaintances. I know her myself, but the memories of this are ingrained in my hippocampus from Yuki's experiences.
他にも間宮君も知ってるし。間宮君、屋上の給水タンクで遊んでたらお話ししてた。間宮君、私の魂に触れようとしたからひび割れた。間宮拓司君はいつそれは君が強い意志を持ってここに。
I like how none of us questioned this girl being weird.
ほんの少しのひび割れ。でもそれは少し驚き。
Look at that nappy end on the back of Ayana's hair.
体の支配権は現在ほぼ間宮君が握ってたか
It's
ら。
like sticking out. Alright, can we just get to the damn battle?
そんなことよりも
Hopefully that ends just like chapter 2.
私
Where they go after this? A nigga don't know. I'm ready to end this thing though.
はしていない。
Okay, we did it.
何？私も帰るところだ。あ、でも帰り道には
Oh, y'all can read.
方がいい。
Y'all say I'm going too fast? No, I'm not going too fast. Even if I am, you can like slow down the speed, y'all. Y'all, you can totally tell what's going on. Into the sewers. Took the ladder out of the irrigation canal, came out of the street I normally walk on to just the school. It looked like anyone was going down this route. Train should still be running at the time of night. Bro, like, there's not even any build up to Takuji in this route either. That's the funny thing. Like, we occasionally talk about him, do a bunch of dinner bait, and then, like, we're randomly with him, and he's not even really intimidating, and we're just fighting him or whatever. And it's just like, this chapter is trash, bro. I'm over it. Like, I'm just completely over this game right now. I hope it can redeem itself, though. Asuki is gone. Watching that dog get... watching that dog get cooked. Oh my god, bro. You don't know where she is. Just you again. None of the males are voiced for some reason. I'm not about to voice this guy. What's up with that? But they not harassing males to like voice these characters like they harass the females? I'm kidding, y'all. I'm kidding. I know y'all are gonna be like, oh, they can do that. Yeah. I know. Come on. Oh, we literally haven't gotten to know you. Just randomly appear. Why does she trust you? I guess he inhaled Yuki. If we mirror eyes, yo, Takuji, he's not really doing anything wrong. Like, all the people he got killed literally were bad people, including himself, so... Let's be honest, what did he really do wrong? At the end of the day, the bully side, the students that like watch students get like bullied, students get raped, students get like all this stuff, they got it too. That let all this demonic nonsense happen at the school, they got it too. So it's like, in reality, it's really justice. Especially because Takuji himself died as well, so it's like, it literally doesn't mean anything. Alright, let's keep going. Right? Yeah, car. Actually, shut the fuck up. Oh, I swear to God, I'm about to go crazy on control if they do something annoying. They made me care more about a cult leader than any of it. Well, let me not even say that. They didn't put any effort into make me care about these characters. Okay, we're on the roof, right? Bro, if you don't move your big, dirty... Oh my God. Yep, we know. We know. We know. We know. Why are we wasting time? We know. Just move on. Dude, nobody cares about your character. Bro, if you don't get your stupid self on somewhere and go broke some other kids or something, dude, move. Bro, get this guy off my screen. Bro, get this guy off my screen. Asuki, shut up. Whoa, she hurt me? Dude, I don't care about this little Grimrot. I do not care about this Grimrot, bro. Bro, this is not topping the ending with Takuji and Kimika. Bro, this doesn't break the story of Zakuro. Ever. Ever. Nothing in this chapter is going to, like, scrape Zakuro's chapter. Even, like, the, Ituchu's ending Zakuro had, even without, like, mediocrely written that was, this does not scrape that ending. Like, dude, like, these are a bunch of side characters for real. And they're acting like they're main characters. Like, bro. Look. You heard what he called you. Move out the way. Yeah, you sure changed, Tomasai. You had so much Fucking character development. Yeah, on my face. Disney Channel ass character, bro. Bro, I said move. Why did you just waste our time? But is your story going to be stronger than the end where Takuji jumped off the roof with Kimika? No, it is not, so shut the up. What? Wait, what? Bro, you got me fucked up, bro. You got me fucked up. Did I go to the wrong ending? Oh my god, did I go to the wrong ending? Bro. Come on. I must have went to the wrong ending. What the? Oh my god, I'm getting so annoyed with this game, bro. I'm getting so annoyed with this. Oh my god, bro, you got me. Bro, man, I don't even care. Bro, how did I go to the wrong route, which would be with Hashiki? That makes me so mad. We never slept together. We already know what this is, y'all. Okay, I don't care. I don't care at all about this. Wow, look, she's... Yep, we got it. Yep, right in that punani. Yep, we got it. Ooh, we up at Grilled Beef. Get yourself a snack. You can and wipe away all your sorrow. I'm back to where I was. Are we going where I'm going? Cheesy baby, cheesy baby, cheesy baby, I love you. Cheesy baby, cheesy baby, cheesy baby, I love you. Cheesy baby, cheesy baby, cheesy baby, I love you. Cheesy baby, cheesy baby, cheesy baby. Cheesy baby, cheesy baby, cheesy baby, I love you. Cheesy baby, cheesy baby. Baby. Okay, so I guess we didn't do that horrid nonsense. That horrid nonsense. Right? Okay. Bro, yeah, actually, like, I'm so glad that I skipped that horrible stuff we could have seen. I just can't believe I went to the wrong route. I wasn't even, like, trying to read anything in that bathtub scene. Bro, this chapter gets zero respect from me. I don't give a about it. Bro, like, I'm ready for this thing to be over. We're lightly reading this, son. Ugh. Oh my god, Ayana. Here she goes. She's going to yap about some nonsense. I love how Ayana melts her voice. Except Takuji.
君は何？そう、友実くんって。
Shut up, Ayana. I actually don't care.
子供の泣く理由。
Okay, okay. We can read some of Ayana's stuff, bro. What? What the fuck? Bro, get this discount Takuji out of here, bro. Tomoshai, you are not cool. How the hell you go from Takuji and Kimika to Tomoshai and Hasashi? What? How you go from Sakura and Kimika to Tomoshai and Hasashi? Oh, what? Or even Tomoshai and Yuki, because, like, there was really, like, no real... Whatever, bro. I don't even...
気持ち
貴様など二なりの変態
だから
いやお
uh,
おい
間宮君間宮君次に会う時って
リルルちゃん
でもそのは人って
まして私
そう
せ
そう
無限循環するよだから
ま
何そんな
bro, we've literally seen all of this. Okay, 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 Ayana, okay, Ayana, okay, Ayana, we get it.
もう
Bro, what are we doing? We've seen this. We've literally seen this, bro.
あれが世界の限界最果ての空
本当だ
ここも今すぐでもいい
なら
まだやらないまだやらないまだやらない
Mamiya Takuji.
君
Yep, we've seen this. I'm not even voicing this.
何を言い出すやら
Alright, let's get to the fight, bro. We literally know all about this. Yep. Yep. Bro, this is literally the flashback chapter.
全ての武道を知り尽く
We've seen all of this, bro.
なんだそれは何をお前は言ってる
Yep.
貴様
So that's what all that meant, head out. Yep, all, like, he was talking about Hashiki and stuff. And that's probably why Shikasha came up on the roof. I'm Shikasha! I'm Shikasha! Losing will be ended by my rally. Observe last time. Last time I was there laying on your fence and you looked down upon me. Now it's the opposite. You're the one whose body falling to the ground, Mamiya. Alright, let's see him stick that knife in your chest, bro.
終わり
ダメだよトモ兄さんそんなことしちゃ
Did we see Shikasha with anybody else before?
ダメだよトモ兄さん
Dude is literally holding a knife like, at nothing right now. Goofy.
そんなことするためだったらくるくる
I guess Undertale song, bro.
っておけばよかった
But this came out before. What?
勇気 心臓
No! Now I'm gonna have to bounce on your dead gingling! Oh no! Yeah, because I'm a necrophiliac too. You, Hashiki.
しくじった何言ってるんだよこれは必然なんだよ予定調和なんだよああ超えるべきいつ君はそれを僕に教えてくれた
Do 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 lo
あ僕が救世主であり世界を空に返す
Yep, that's why Takuji was willing to pay, because he was about to die.
行かないでトモ兄さんが消えるなんてそうだよもっとたくさんの言葉を交わすって夏の夜空に大きなね黄色いひまわりが
Those are some ugly sunflowers.
綺麗で
Bro, can we move on? I don't even care no more. Just move on.
兄さんと一緒に過ごした。
Landscape, alright, get landscape. I once knew it. The Sunflower Pack. How did I forget that? We were there together before.
たま兄さん。
Boys, this summer. Blue sky in the sunflower with marshmallow clouds drifting by overhead. Hashiki wearing that big hat. She walks with me forever and ever. The two of us on that path. Top of the hill. Bro, move on. Okay, sunflowers. We got it. We dig it. We got it. This was trash. 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 The pacing was trash. It was trash. As hell. Okay, so honestly, I'm probably gonna have a game where it's like, okay, if you want to hear why I didn't really mess with this game or whatever, you can skip to this point. That's probably what I'm going to put here. So, alright. They really didn't have any male voice actors. That is lazy as fuck. That is actually insane to me. Alright, but this is like, okay. So this chapter was filled with a bunch of junior bait, which would be okay if like we also had a lot of plot going on. Like there was a decent amount of junior bait in Takuji's group, but we also had a lot of plot going on, and it also wasn't just sprinkled like at the end of like long amounts of junior bait, and like, you know, the thing too is like a lot of the plot, quote unquote, that was going on in this route, the credits are already over. That's how trash this route is. It was absolutely useless. Taro Q, you are a failure for this chapter. Bro, I really hope the same people that wrote last chapter didn't write this nonsense. This was actually garbage, bro. But like I'm saying, y'all, like, which dreamed? What the heck? What is this? But like I'm saying, y'all, like, it's just like, bro, that was actually garbage, bro. It's like, even when they were like, a lot of the times they didn't even have plot, they would just have like, okay, let's have a concept about like, let's have like a discussion around the concept of lucid dreams. But it wouldn't be interesting at all, and it would literally be dragged out. Like, the gang Oblivion. I wonder how long it's been since my twin brother died. Time of shock for me since that day. Okay, I guess we can start that up the next episode. So for this series, I'm not drawing any thumbnails. I really hope from which it dreamed or whatever it's called, like, I hope that will be better, bro. Which it dreamed, like, I really hope that'll be better. Because I'm not having any thumbnails for Jabberwocky. And I might even unlist it because I literally, like, dislike it so much. I feel like this might be too negative for the channel. I low-key feel that way. I'm glad I just died gun tonight instead of doing metaphor. Because, like, this was completely unnecessary. completely unnecessary. Like, we barely got anything out of it. Like, Aggregate showed us the initial concepts of, like, Mamiya, Tomosae, and Hasaki being in the same body. Or Yugi, I mean. We already kind of knew, like, everything about this chapter. Like, it literally didn't add anything. It literally did not add anything. Except a bunch of Junior bait. Like, this genuinely, like, this chapter is, like, probably been like, the least amount of fun I've had with this channel in a minute, too. Like, this is the most annoyed I've been in a minute, bro. Like, I've, like, hated every second going through this chapter. So I think I'm probably going to unlist it, bro. I'm probably going to unlist it because it's like, I just feel like this is just far too negative. I'm really hoping that, like, Witch's Dreams or whatever will be better. I'm really hoping. I'm not drawing any of the thumbnails. I'm gonna just have, like, a random screenshot and I'm gonna make that the thumbnail. Like, I literally don't care. I literally don't care about drawing thumbnails after. I literally don't care. Like, I don't even, like, I literally just don't mess with it, bro. I don't mess with it at all. At all. Bro, this chapter, like, and the Junior Band and stuff too, like, when I saw that Hasaki thing, I'm just so glad I caught it early and I reloaded my thing. I just wish I paid attention a little more when I saw the bathtub stuff the last episode, so I could just not even have to, like, look at literally any of that. Anyway, y'all, hope you all, well, you probably wouldn't enjoy the video, but I do hope you enjoyed today. I will see you all next time on the next episode of Fucking Wonderful Everyday.